Have you ever looked at someone else and thought, I wish I was like them? Maybe they're smarter, more confident, more talented. And then you ask yourself, what's so special about me? If you've ever felt that way, then let me tell you the story of a boy named Ankit, a story that might just change how you see yourself forever. In a bustling town lived a 16-year-old boy named Ankit. He wasn't the smartest in school. He wasn't the best at sports. He wasn't the funniest or the most popular. But he was kind, curious, and always trying to improve. Still, there was one problem: Ankit was constantly comparing himself to everyone around him. Every day at school felt like a silent competition. When he saw Rohan, who always scored the highest marks, he thought, why can't I be that intelligent? When he watched Arav, the best football player, surrounded by friends, he whispered to himself, I'll never be that cool. When he saw Sneha, confidently giving presentations, he sighed, I wish I had her confidence. Slowly, Ankit's smile faded. His marks dropped and his motivation disappeared. Even the things he was good at, he started to doubt. One evening, after another rough day, Ankit sat on his bed, staring at the ceiling. He felt lost, like a puzzle piece that didn't belong anywhere. His father entered the room and noticed the sadness in his eyes. Ankit, he said gently, what's bothering you? I don't think I'm good enough. Everyone's better than me. Rohan is smart, Arav is athletic, Sneha is confident, and me. I'm just average. His father smiled and said, come with me, I want to show you something. They climbed up to the rooftop. The city was quiet and the stars were visible. His father pointed to the sky, see those stars? Each one shines differently. Some are bright, some are small, some twinkle. But together, they make the sky beautiful. Now tell me, do you think one star ever looks at another and says, I wish I were more like you? Ankit shook his head. Exactly, his father smiled, every star has its own glow. And so do you. You're not supposed to be Rohan, Arav, or Sneha, you're supposed to be Ankit, that's your only job. You may not be Rohan, but remember when he struggled with his art project? You helped him. You may not play football like Arav, but the time you sat with that kid who was crying in the corner, you made someone feel seen. And you may not speak like Sneha, but your sketches say 1,000 words without a single sentence. That night changed everything. Ankit stopped looking at others and started looking within. He picked up his old sketchbook and he started drawing again. He began helping classmates with their projects, and soon, they started asking for his advice. He wasn't the loudest or the fastest, but he became someone others could count on, someone real. Years later, Ankit stood on stage, receiving the Best Creative Thinker award at his college. During his speech, he looked at the crowd and said, there was a time I thought I had nothing special. But that changed the moment I stopped comparing, and started becoming myself. You don't have to be like others. You just have to be you, fully and fearlessly. So stop comparing and start living. A flower doesn't bloom by looking at the one next to it. It grows by facing the sun and embracing its own nature. So shine in your way, because no one can be you, better than you. And just like Ankit, maybe there's someone out there who needs to hear this story too. Someone who needs to stop comparing, and start believing. So if this story touched your heart, like it and comment your thoughts below. Share it with a friend who needs this reminder, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories that inspire real change. Because your story might be the light in someone else's darkness.